too. Let me
All
turn
right.
it up because I can't hear.
Hmm.
I'm so surprised you answered my request. But yeah, I'm
So what's the
26.
question?
Well, I guess you were asking women if we believe that we were high demand.
Yeah.
Um, I guess I would say I'm on the way there because I'm having some issues with some things that I'm dealing with personally. Because I just got out of a situation similar to what she was talking about. I was talking to this older guy, and he, I guess I just knew he was lying about some things. Like I was hearing rumors, around my job.
What do you mean you're on the way to being there?
Um, I guess I would say like I have some trust issues, that I'm trying to work on.
Okay, so just so we're on have the same conversation,
Mhm.
to being an average, normal, well-adjusted woman is here.
Right,
To be a high demand woman is way up here.
right.
You're
Hmm.
on your way to being way up here?
Well, I feel like if
Or are
I
you on your way to being average and well-adjusted?
I want to be way up here, but I think that's something that I need to work on before I can.
But before you can get way up here, don't you need to get here?
I guess you could
See,
say that.
what women want is y'all all want to go for the highest price.
Right.
Y'all all, but that's not realistic. If you
Hmm.
all went for the highest price would just go up.
Right.
Why do you want to be up here?
Well, I'm not going to use the cliche line, I deserve to be there, but um, I want to get there because I feel like if I don't get to a place to where I'm content or at least trusting the significant other, then, I feel like it
I
would
don't know
be
what you're talking about. Make it real simple. Why do you want
okay.
to be high demand?
How do I get there?
Why do you want to be up
Why do
here?
I want to get there? Because I just want to be a better woman. Like I don't want to have issues.
But average, well-adjusted women don't have issues. High demand women have a different lifestyle.
I hear what you're saying. But I feel like it starts with me. Like I need to Kevin, don't do that. Okay, because but it's
It's
easier
like
said.
standing outside of the Louis Vuitton store
Hmm.
saying, I want that purse. Or standing outside of Hermes and saying, I want that Birkin bag. And
Hmm.
you making $20,000 a year. You got to get to afford a Tory Burch or a Michael Kors first.
So, okay, so let me ask you. So what do you think is the best way for a woman to get there if they're not, because I feel like me being humble and recognizing that I need
Why
to.
do you want to get to this high demand lifestyle?
You're saying how?
Why?
Well,
What does your father do for a living? What does your father do for a living?
he's a supervisor. He works for logistics, like a logistics company.
What does your mother do for a living?
Well, my mom, right now, she's a manager at a grocery store,
So you
and
come from middle class parents.
yes.
So why do you want to go all the way up to this level of being
Well,
upper
well, I
income,
guess it
upper
depends. Well,
class?
when you, I'm sorry.
Why do you want to go up to the upper class level?
I don't think I want to necessarily jump to upper class. I thought you meant as far as like,
Well, the women who are in high demand
mhm,
um,
have like a higher status or like,
oh yeah, they're in high demand.
mhm,
Average women aren't in high demand.
okay.
They have average demand.
Hmm.
Okay, that's
Why
not
would that
everything.
be
There's
wrong?
a high value man and a high demand woman. They link up because they roughly have similar values.
Right.
And what most of them don't want to say is they really do want to have a much more. They don't want to have a middle class lifestyle. They want to have a lifestyle of a little bit of luxury, to where they can work or don't want to work. They want to have drive foreign cars. They want to be able to travel, and that's what but then you went to college for what?
Me?
Did you go to college?
I did some, but I did not.
Okay, so no. So you graduated high school.
Yeah.
Okay,
It,
so you graduated high school, yes or no?
yes, I did.
All right, so high school graduate. Okay.
Hmm.
So could you afford the lifestyle? No, I'm just no. So the only way to
Hmm.
get it is to get it from a man.
Hmm.
And then what? See, men got to go get it, and if he got to go get it, he's gonna get what he wants. And these
Right.
guys don't tend to want average. How tall are you?
I'm 5'5",
Your size?
about a 7.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
Um, I'm 149. I know. I don't know what that means. Why, you don't believe me, or?
I'm seeing some of the fullest face women who are these 4'6". I know I just do this in real life. I'm like,
But it's I
fingers
don't
and
I don't know
faces
what
don't
that
lie.
means.
I'm just your ass. I look at it. I
I
look at
think
it.
you're in
I'm an image
disbelief.
consultant, huh?
Are you in disbelief, or?
Oh, I just don't believe you.
Oh, you want me to get? Well, no, I
Nope,
don't even
that's
want to say
okay.
that. I just
You
think.
you ask. Man, as an image consultant, I look at things that most people don't look at.
But I'm not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't stick to you. Okay, ma'am. Just you asked me. I just you got anyway. At 22,
Hmm.
why not just marry and get with an average man?
See, that's that. Okay, so that goes into the story.
You know,
Well,
need to make it real quick. We don't have
make it
time.
quick. Okay, why? How come I don't? Well, because a lot of the guys that I talk to, honestly, to keep it 100 with you, I don't think I'm looking in the right places. I mean, all the women that come on here and talk about their stories, they're not
Would you
looking.
get with an average man?
Would I be with an average man?
Would you marry one?
Of course,
Would you have his babies?
of course.
An
I'm not a
average man
judgmental.
makes around $21 an hour.
You can live off that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, and you have to work full time.
correct. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay. So as long as you can be willing to give an average man and treat him as well as you would treat the high value man, you got a broader pool of men.
Right,
So
but you
I'm
got to come
saying
across
it
that.
should be much easier to find an average man. They're everywhere. 54% of black men are single and childless, 61% of middle class. That means every time you turn around and see 10 black men, roughly 5 of them are single.
Mm. I
So
mean, it's easier said,
I really, what state you live in?
California,
Part of California.
Moreno Valley.
Northern, southern.
Guess you could say like northern.
And when you're not at work, what are you doing?
Um, Honestly, I'm trying to move out, so I'm looking for other
So
jobs.
you live with your mother?
I stay with my father and his wife.
Okay. So when you're not at work, what are you doing?
Honestly, I'm home to myself,
Okay.
or
So you go to work. Do you go to the gym? No. Nope.
no, I do
Nope.
not go to the
No.
gym
No, you
here.
don't go to the gym.
No, I don't.
Okay. So you're 22 and you don't go to the gym, which is a bad habit
Okay.
because that means
I
you
do
just
walk around my neighborhood though.
you're going to get fat. I'm just telling you, you're 22, you're already setting up bad physical health, then you're going to get fat. We need to start telling more young women, especially black women, the diet, calorie intake, you're already way too much for your height anyway. And you don't work out, you're going to get fat at this rate. 25, at 3 years from now, I guarantee you, if you pop back on here, I'll be playing that ba-doom, ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Because that's not funny to me. It's not funny to me. It's not funny to me at all.
I know. I
Because
know.
then you'll be sitting around talking about why can't I find a man, and the average man don't want a fat wife.
Oh, I know. You're
Well,
right.
then start,
Trust
but my
me.
point is, you
Mm,
work and then you go home. That's my
mm,
whole point. You work, you don't go out to the gym, so you're not working out, and you're also not amongst people. You
I mean,
don't
just
do it.
walking around the neighborhood.
Girl, you walk
Okay.
around your goddamn neighborhood is not being amongst people. You're
Okay.
amongst See, that's what I'm saying. It's like I was telling a woman today. Y'all are lazy. You sit your ass at your parents' house and expect to find the men. They're like, oh, I can't find them. They're not at your mom and daddy's house. That's the ultimate
Well,
point.
honestly,
Honestly, they're not there.
well, can I just say this? I don't really approach men, so
I don't care if you approach men. I care that you're in the vicinity of men.
okay. But I don't put myself out there to
Well,
be.
then die alone.
I don't have to die alone because
Yes, you
I don't
do.
put myself
Yeah, you
out
will. Yeah,
there.
you will. Sure will. Just like you can get fat, you'll die alone.
So you want me to chase or something? Like
What the
that's
fuck
what
you say? I want you to put your young ass out there and be competitive.
I don't. But why should I have to
You
compete?
shouldn't have to do nothing. Die alone.
Oh my god! But do you
Why should
understand
a
what I'm
man have
saying?
to come knock on your mama's door to figure out who you are when every other woman who wants to get found is in a position to be found?
But
This
I'm
is what I
not.
mean. Shush.
Okay, I'll shush.
How is a man supposed to find your young ass?
Um, I mean, I do go out sometimes, but that's just not me. I can't. I don't party. I don't. I mean, I go out occasionally with friends if I'm
What was
invited.
the question I asked you?
How do I expect to get found if I don't go out there?
Specifically, I said, how is a man supposed to find your young ass?
I'm trying to tell you.
And how's that supposed to happen? Walk me through the process.
You're basically saying that
Walk me through the process how a man is supposed to find you.
you said to put myself in the
No, I
vicinity.
know what I said, but I'm talking about all this pushback you're getting. So I want to hear how it's supposed to work in your world.
I mean, I guess I just have to put myself out there more. Maybe that's
Now,
not my
walk me
shell.
through
I
the
don't.
process of how it's supposed to happen in the world you're pushing back from.
I have to get out of my
Nope,
shell.
this is how it's supposed to happen. You get up in the morning, she goes to work, drives by the gym, she comes and sits at home. She does it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She comes and sits back at home. Saturday, Sunday, she's at home. Then she does it Monday through Friday again. And then every now and then, she gets up and goes out with her friends somewhere. And when she's out with them, she sits over there with them. Then she does it all over again. How is a man supposed to find you? You're in prison. This
Oh,
isn't
listen,
funny. I'm not laughing one bit.
I
Because
know.
what I'm talking about is our women
I'm laughing
are
because you're
so
making me
lazy.
nervous. That's why I'm laughing.
Our women have become so lazy to where you don't even want to put yourself available because they think doing any fucking thing is chasing and whatever, whatever. I know what I'm talking about.